I have a very intense love-hate relationship with differentiation, especially in an oversaturated market like IT, like SaaS, like cybersecurity. Differentiation is one of the most important elements of your marketing. The problem with differentiation is if you offer a product or service that looks a lot like your competitors, it can be very challenging to figure out how you can communicate about your company in a way that makes you stand out from those competitors. Here are two ways that I highly recommend you start building differentiation in your marketing. The first, build a value proposition that very clearly communicates what you do differently. Make sure you nail that. What are the things that you do uniquely and differently that you have a lot of competence around, a lot of authority around, that is different from your competitors? And start there. That's how you can begin to build differentiation. However, from there, do not maneuver and manipulate your brand story to try to sound completely different from the competitors around you. That will cause confusion in your offering. It will not appeal to customers and may not set you up to actually be communicating accurately what your company does. The second half of your value prop, brainstorming, and strategy needs to acknowledge, and you need to get buy in from your internal stakeholders. We have some similar products and services to our competitors. We cannot shy away from that. Our differentiation here is going to be to articulate those things very clearly, not obfuscate them by trying to be super clever, trying really hard to sound different from our competitors. Instead, being very clear what you do extremely well, what your core competencies are, and the value that you can deliver to your customers. That may sound kind of similar to your competitors, but the clarity is what ultimately will help you make those sales. Figure out what you're really good at, what you're really different at, lean into those, but make sure you also clearly articulate everything else you do as directly as possible to your customers, even if there are other people in your marketplace that do the same.